It doesn't matter who you are, what upbringing you are. It's all up to you, the success you get out of life. And if you just push enough people and give them the resources, give them that experience. And I love the shirts. It's love people more than you love cars. The car is just the added benefit.
There is a secret hiding in plain sight in car dealerships all across the country. We've known this truth for years, and we think it's time you know too. I'm Paul J. Daly, and I've been an automotive entrepreneur and creator for over 20 years.
And I'm Kyle Mountsier, and have held just about every position at a car dealership. Join us as we travel the nation to share inspiring, real-life stories of people that work in dealerships every day.
We'll go behind the scenes to talk to frontline workers and bring you the truth about the largest retail industry in the country.
This is More Than Cars.
This place looks nice.
This is awesome.
It's not this warm in Syracuse this time of year.
Yo, it is nice here. Nice cool breeze in the morning.
The gate's already open.
Not a problem. Karmic grounds.
I think it's going to be good.
So no stop in any city ever is complete without
First sip. We gotta
first sip.
Let's judge the city by its coffee.
There it is. Yep. Hey, we'll take it.
They know what's going on.
Doing a
They know
thing.
what's going on.
Man, Paul, we are we're in Frisco, which I didn't even know was a city outside of Dallas.
Well, I only know because Dude Perfect.
We're like 5 minutes away, and we're not even at the Dude Perfect
I know.
studio.
We have things to do.
Yeah.
Look, it's so tragic that people have the stigma of auto dealers. The people who get all the press are the sensationally bad stories.
Every news story, every documentary is always about the problem, always about the issue. And for automotive in particular, it's just something that we've never combated.
The very first dealer that made an impact on me was the first dealer I ever knew. And I worked for him as a service advisor. And he said, if you care about your people, you do what's best for them, not what's best for you. And that was kind of my first exposure to the heart of a car dealer.
I mean, you think about just the way that a dealership celebrates someone, right? You sell your first car,
Big time.
cut the tie, right? Someone buys a house, it's like everybody in the dealership knows, right? There's all of these things where dealerships are always celebrating their people, they're celebrating their communities.
We've just seen story after story after story of dealers and dealer personnel, people, salespeople, service people, technicians, detailers, caring for people.
Today we're going to Kia of Frisco.
How do we come across? We met Michael because we saw a LinkedIn post.
He was making content.
But yeah, he was celebrating the fact that they were the #1 Kia store in Texas.
Yeah. And we knew.
LinkedIn message.
They were going to be on the list. LinkedIn message. They're pumped. They're excited. And we've got a few really cool stories that we're going to be telling. Yep. It's a really neat showroom. Beautiful Kia concept.
This store is just a tiny little piece of this larger organization that also has a focus on caring about and serving people.
Exactly. There's stories from management to front lines that we get to tell today. So I'm excited. So let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
My name is Peggy Harrison.
My full name is James Seal.
So my name is Mountsier Blunson. I'm a sales associate here at Kia of Frisco. It's kind of a story of how I got started in the business because initially I wasn't trying to get into the business. Before this, I was doing a lot of gig economy. I was doing like Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Favor, La Move, anything, you name it, I was doing it. So this particular night, it was like 3 in the morning, and then I arrived at the dude's neighborhood. It's a guy in the street, and I say that because it's 3 in the morning. It's a guy in the street.
Why in the street?
Exactly. But I'm aware, so I see him in the street, and I just continue doing what I was doing. I go to his door, and then he literally say, "Hey man, yeah, you can set the food right there at the doorstep." And so then I look at him. I was like, "Okay, this is his house." So I set the food down, continue doing what I was doing. I tell him like, have a good one. You welcome, have a good one. And so I'm walking to my car. He kept telling me like, thank you, bro. And then I looked at him. I was like, you welcome, man. Like, you welcome. Have a good one. Yeah, like
It's
good.
3 in the morning.
Yeah,
Stay where you're at.
Have a good one. And so like he's walking to my car at the same time as I'm walking to my car. And then literally I open the door. He put his hand on my door, and then he looked at me. He was like, hey man, you want to sell cars? Then I looked at him. And I'm dead serious. This is exactly how it went. I looked at him, and then he looked at me and was like, hey man, you want to sell cars? And I looked at him. I said, why not? And then he was like, no, I'm serious. It's a life-changing job. I can change your life. And then I said, nah, I'm serious. I said, what's your phone number? And then as he putting his phone in my, as he's putting his number in my phone, that's when he was saying, he was like, yeah, man, I know anybody out here at 3 in the morning. I know you got some hustle to you. And then I was like, most definitely. And then he was just like, yeah, follow me in the morning, and then we'll go from there.
In February, I was promoted to what we call PDI Tech. And what that is when we get new cars, fresh off the truck, I take them and I inspect them. I make sure that everything is working from the factory.
So you're the person that gets that real satisfying job of pulling the plastic off all the
Well,
little
see, for
things?
me, that's not satisfying.
Oh, it's work.
But there are actually people that work here that it is satisfying.
Well, that's
for.
like there's probably 7 TikTok accounts where that's all people do
Yes.
is peel the plastic off of
Yes.
electronics.
And they will ask me, hey, can I come out there when you get a car with a lot of plastic? Sure. You're helping me out.
You're like,
and
I
make
don't
the
know.
process go
You know,
faster
I don't
for
know,
me.
I need some lunch. Maybe if you brought some lunch with you, I could.
Exactly. And that can be a very tedious job. Well, this is my setup here. And this is the tablet that I use to do the PDIs.
Real question
Uh-huh.
is where's the closest car with plastic on it? I'm not gonna peel the whole thing. I'm just gonna peel a little corner.
We'll do right there because it's already up.
So you just do this,
Yeah.
and oh, that is so satisfying. Oh, okay. I'm gonna come.
You can take it off if you want.
I'm gonna come work for you one day. All right, we'll take this. All right. Tell me about my technique. Oh. Oh, you get paid to do this?
Yes, I do.
Come on. I can go home a happy man. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you for walking. I'm gonna carry this back. It's gonna be my favorite part. That's my favorite part of the whole series. Oh, I need you to sign this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for showing me around.
Not a problem.
A lot of people have a perception of car dealers, right? The stigma we talked about. And then they come into a store like this and they meet people like yourself and your team here. What do you think is one of the most surprising things people find out when they come in to a great dealership?
The surprising thing is that we are human. We are real people, and we're out for the best interest. My upbringing was very challenging growing up. I literally rode the short bus through grade school and through middle school. I had a speech impediment where I couldn't say the letter J, and that's pretty bad when your name's James. So, and my brothers are Joe and John, so it was really fun at my house. But I had a challenging academic life. I was told that I would never amount to more than manual labor jobs, and I told myself, no, I'm going to prove that you can do anything in life if you want, if you just put your mind to it and put forth the effort to do it. And the biggest thing that I had going in my favor was I had a bunch of teachers in my church that pushed me and gave me the support to tell me that I can do whatever I needed to do. And that's what I try to, show people. It doesn't matter who you are, what upbringing you are. It's all up to you, the success you get out of life. And if you just push enough people and give them the resources, and just they have a little, ambition themselves, they can be wherever they want. And at the end of the day, I look at myself and say, if we just treat people like they need to be treated, give them that experience. And, I love the shirts. It's love people more than you love cars. The car is just the added benefit. Yeah. They're really buying you. They're buying what you are doing for them.
So you've been, what, 6-7 months at the time of us hanging out with you right now, right, doing this. What's been give us the most challenging part and the most exciting part of what you've been through?
Honestly, helping people that's really is hard to get approved, and like people that's coming from like overseas and they really don't got any credit established and they really don't have any hope of getting a new car, and then you get them a car and then you just see them drive away. That's probably the best part. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
So before you said, you know, what were the biggest challenges? What were some of the biggest challenges prior to your life in the car business?
Man, I'm gonna get personal with y'all. So
Okay.
literally, like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. But that night when I met the guy that got me hired, I was actually homeless. Like, I was staying in my car.
No
Like,
way.
I'm dead serious. I used to stay in my car. Like, I had all my stuff in my trunk, literally. And so I was just telling myself, like, I feel like I manifested, because I was just telling myself the whole time, like, I need to switch this up. I can't do this forever. Yeah, I can't do this forever, but I knew for sure that I just wanted to be to me and just empower myself. So it was really a choice. Like, I don't really like to say I was homeless because it was about choice. Obviously, I could have went back home, but
For sure.
I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to stand on my own 2 feet. That was challenging. It was definitely challenging, but I feel like it made me who I am today. And I went through it on purpose just so I could strengthen myself because of what I went through.
The average salesperson in the U.S. sells around 10 to 12 cars a month. What's that look like for you recently?
So last month I sold 27 and a half.
Woo! Come on. What's a day like that? How does a month like that move for you? What's it take to put that energy and effort in?
Consistency, like repeating the same stuff that's worked and just getting in here early.
How long does it take you, like if you've never met someone, to take them from, hi, I just met you, to here's the keys to your new car? On average, about.
Like a full length of the sale,
The whole thing.
2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours.
Not bad.
2.5.
All right, now, this was not the car you were driving when you were doing Uber, was it?
No. That's what I'm saying. It's changed my life.
Really?
Yeah.
So when did you get this guy?
I started September. I got it in December.
So like 4 months.
Exactly. Yeah.
It has totally changed the game for you, hasn't it?
Then I got an apartment. Got a whole brand new apartment.
That's yours next, right there. That's your next.
Man, it's too low for me, man. I'm already short, man. I need a big body, man.
Thanks for showing me around, man. That's a job well done. Congrats on everything you're doing.
See, I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one. See, I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one.
Hey, we're in Texas, so we're gonna try to eat places we can only eat in Texas, like the OS Cafe.
One and only lunch, breakfast, the whole 9 yards.
What if they have a salad?
No salads, definitely not. We've ordered. You got breakfast. I got lunch.
Did you? What did you get?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear what you got.
I got what did I get? Oh, I got this chicken with like bacon. It's basically Texas smothered. We'll call it that.
No salad.
No, there's no salad here.
So we're on our way to Audi of Grapevine. I'm
man.
excited to go to this store. It's so much fun to go to stores we've never been in before.
Never been there. Yeah. Actually, I've been in the industry for 12, 13 years. I don't think I've ever actually been inside an Audi store. So this is like...
No way.
I know. It's like a weird phenomenon
That's
that I just
awesome.
haven't been in an Audi store.
No,
yet.
that's great. Well, you'll get to go in an Audi store. Audi's
Be all
got
fancy.
its own vibe.
I feel like I'm gonna have to act like I have a tie when I walk
Yep.
in. Well, it's funny because I've had a conversation already once with the general manager of the store, and like you kind of think of a Highline store, and it's maybe a prim and proper
Very
type
proper.
person. No. Pedro, I can't wait for you
Pedro's ready to
meet
go?
him. He's ready to go. He's got energy. He's pumped. He's like, I got this person, teammates all over. We got stories and people that you can meet. And I just know that if that's the type of leadership that's there, just on the phone, the vibe's gonna be right when we get in there. We're gonna really learn about a store that's integrated into their community.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, our car's Highline. We got to eat first. We got a lot of talking and walking to do. So here we go.
Let's
Iced tea and
go.
water.
Here.
Pedro Palenzuela, Audi Grapevine. I've been doing this since 1980.
Wow. So before I was born, just so everybody knows.
I'll tell you how old
Really?
I was.
Thank you.
There you
Thank you
go.
for making me feel good. Huh?
Makes you feel any better. I was a year old.
Okay.
Well, okay, so not to give it away
I
too
was
much.
5 though when I started. Though, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just look. First of all, as soon as I walk in, first thing I do is I go down each row there, one by one. You know, fist pumping them, high five, whatever. How was your night? How's your kids? I get to know everybody. What's up, sunshine? Like,
What's up? What's up, y'all?
I know it says Steve, but that's Jonathan. He just started. The nicest smile anywhere. Come on, Larry.
Look at that smile. Look at this
that.
guy. Just crushing
Look
it.
at that. You know how to do
He's
back
been dying to do that. And look at this. Look at this. He pays for this. Look at that. I don't say hello to any, any computers, whatever. I go say hello to the people. I walk to parts. I walk to service, and I do this every day. And I have energy. Okay.
I couldn't tell.
I just look. I love dealing with people.
Yeah.
That's why I got into this business. I was studying chemical engineering, and I quit. And I was always good with numbers, math, and all that. It came easy, but my passion for people kind of like rose to the top there when I started selling cars, and I just stayed in it.
What keeps you coming back? Why is this store, this group of people, this ownership important for you to stay involved as a customer and a client?
It's how they treat people.
Yeah.
I mean, number one, how do you treat people? I mean, I came here one time, I dropped my car off, and it was like an emergency. Something happened, it wasn't a planned drop off, and I needed a loaner car. For whatever reason, I was going somewhere, and Pedro literally just gave me the car he was driving to drive for the weekend. Like, I mean, come on, you're not going to get that anywhere else. So it's just the way that you're treated here. They're really nice, and they're genuine people.
One of the things I'm always explaining to my guys is that you have to remember that there's always a client attached to the car. You know, they come first at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what your emotions are about the job that's going on. And you also have to remember that not all clients know about these cars. Oh, maybe this concern sounds ridiculous. It might sound ridiculous to somebody that's been working on it for 10 years, but to a client that just experiences something, we have to take it serious. Clients always come first.
And what has been your experience as a woman working in a car dealership?
I've loved it. I don't think there's any difference between being a male and a female. Like, as long as you know your stuff, then you're good to go.
Yeah, so people treat you fairly.
Exactly.
They accept you as part of the team, and you probably do a little bit better than a good number of the guys here.
Definitely, but don't tell them I said that.
When I lose somebody, I take it personal. I just like to be known that I do things right. You know, that's what I look for the store. I have fun, make money, hit your numbers, and have people wanna be here.
TrueCar has been a really good partner for us over the years to help us sort of identify some opportunities in our markets, as well as really convert more buyers into our longtime customers. My name is Eric Kirks. I'm the marketing director with Johnson Automotive, based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Working with the company itself over the years has been a really fun ride. As they've grown, we've grown. They're able to get us in front of a lot of customers that we may not otherwise have a chance to work with and create a relationship with. They start that good experience with the TrueCar process, and we sort of take that handoff and continuing it through our Johnson Automotive process. We're able to earn a lot of these customers as repeat business and referral business over the years. My BDC agents, my salespeople, they never hide from TrueCar leads. The quality's always there. They have that experience of working good quality leads, and they're always eager to work the next one.
First sips.
First sips. That's good. That's good coffee.
Dude, Texas is killing it with the coffee.
Killing it
I'm
with
surprised.
the coffee. We're here at Redefined Coffee.
Amazing.
The space is just incredible. We've got this nice little booth spot. We got some tufted leather behind us.
Today we get to go to one of my recent favorite dealerships, Classic Chevrolet.
And maybe the reason why it's our recent favorite is because we were there for NADA. We had some of the best barbecue that we've ever had, served up by Eric Hall himself.
See, I'm from the north, so those are flavors and textures that I've never experienced before.
Right.
And I have to say that every other piece of barbecue I've had in Texas after that
Let you down.
has been a letdown, which is why I don't like to go there. But Classic is really one of the largest dealerships, gigantic.
Massive.
Everything about Classic Chevy is huge, right?
Like 1,000 is a poor month for them, right?
Right.
So somehow that works.
Their
Right?
parts department does like
A couple $1 million
a month. But Classic truly does embody the fact that if you love people more than you love cars, you can destroy it with a facility that isn't brand new. And I hear we're going to meet some maybe some generational technicians, and there's just a lot of great stories to come. So I'm super excited. I know this day is going to be amazing. We go to Classic.
It's gonna be fun. Classic at Classic.
Well, my role is interesting. I tried to run, right? It's like Goodfellas. I tried to run and they pulled me back in. I went to law school, I became an attorney, I did a little bit of that, and then, 2008 happened and there was an office here. By the way, while you're here, can you handle this stack of files? And so the law job turns into kind of a management, coaching, teaching, and performance job, and that's where the fun is. Because you have some good personalities in the car business. It's not what people think.
Can you think of a story where either someone on your team or somehow in your community there was like a fulfillment that happened?
The thing I'm finding very fulfilling, aside from work, because that's wonderful, right now I substitute teach. I volunteer at the schools where my children go, and I tell you, when you're focusing on leadership in your life and how to lead others, look at your local school, because that's a place where they need help every day, and there's a nationwide teacher shortage, and everyone is so grateful. Mm-hmm. And the only regret I have is that I have so little time to give doing that.
As consumers, as people, we spend a lot of money on our cars, whether that be getting them serviced or fixing them or buying them. And when things go wrong, like, it's okay to be upset.
Right, I had a lady call me. Her husband was retiring. She had just bought him 4 new tires on her truck. She gets home, we forgot to put the caps back on the wheels.
Yeah.
Which is an easy mistake to make. She was so mad. I mean, she was just yelling in the phone how much money she spent. Her husband's retiring, this is a gift. And when she was done, I said, we really screwed the pooch on that one, didn't we? And she started laughing. And I go, would you like me to send you some new ones? She goes, yeah, please. And my husband will get a kick out of that.
Something big is happening in just a few days from now.
We're getting married on Saturday.
Congrats.
Congratulations. So wait, tell me how you guys met.
For being honest, the first time I saw him in Home Depot, he was leaning on the carpet machine. And the first thing I was like, you're too cute to get snapped by that thing. You might want to stay away from it.
Did you say, was that your pickup line?
No. I wish.
So last week you had a customer. Tell us more of that story. So you had a customer that was here. Oh, it seems like a story that a lot of people know about. Is that right? Give us a little insight into how you're able to help.
They're towing a fifth wheel camper, and they're going up to Iowa. And they got stranded here because it wouldn't go more than 4 miles an hour.
Oh, that's a long trip.
Yes. So they stopped here. Typically, it's something that we would probably need for a day, but we were able to get them in and out in half a day. And they're like, you guys saved the trip for us. We felt like heroes. And it's just, even more so, it's like, that's why we do it. That's why we're here.
Stuff like that, like hearing about other people's experiences from across the United States, it's like more than just the people that we see every day in Texas, It's like that's kind of what makes it worth it for us, at least for me.
And I know they were telling you about the couple that went to Iowa, and I said, that's the kind of stuff that makes it worth it. Because you really made an impact on their day, they were so grateful. So many of us, as you probably heard, have been here a very long time. And you just develop tons of relationships and tons of family time. We have our little get-togethers, and one of the guys, he recently lost his mom, and he came in to my office and he said, I just need my classic family right now. And it's like, it's really neat. It's a really amazing place.
What would you say is the encouragement or just the realignment for our cultural perception of dealers? How would you pin that and write a better story there?
Many people have been burned by someone out there, but it's, like
like having one bad date and swearing off dates for the rest of your life, right? There are good people out there and there are bad people out there. And you just got to give a few of us a chance. You'll find one. You'll find one in your community.
It might be the end of our time in Texas, but it's just the beginning.
Inspiring stories like these are being lived out by everyday people in real dealerships all across the U.S.
We've got more cities to visit, more coffee to drink, and more stories to tell.
We'll see you next time on More Than Cars.
Enormous skin, thicker than several mixtures with liquor. Hatred comes quicker than love, so grab a picture. Cup runneth over with clovers that ladies pick up. Eyes on the guide, they're painting a perfect picture. If I die in my sleep, the dream was too perfect. Though I'm hurting, if you ask me, I'll say everything was worth it. My purpose, no, I'm certain. Much precision, like a surgeon. No coercion, no more searching. It's that work, put that work in, baby. I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one. See, I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one. See, I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one. See, I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one. Tell me how to capture the sentiments of a master. Always move with the light, but don't ever try and be faster. Composition is stone, competition is plaster. Opposition is known, can't hear him over the chatter. See, I maneuver like shooters up in the Uber with the Ruger cash ruler. The red dot your medulla, need a scuba trying to breathe. Mind frame is computer, losers drown in my leagues. The Benz will give you a tumor. Who'da thought I'd be the nastiest? Past flashy, immaculate, class crassy, extravagant, class swagging, embarrassing, laughing and optimistic. Many a competition, they watching to see me popping like bacon on top the kitchen. I'm baking, so watch and listen. No begging for pots to pissing. Never stopping my options. I'll make it or stop the mission. That's basically how I'm living. Make it or top the mission. I'm dropping this pure toxin. Like watch, I'm changing the venom, baby. I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one. See, I can't dribble a ball, but I can fiddle with y'all eardrums. I'm the one.